Welcome back to Yardi Legal Reasonings. I'm Nadine Atkinson, Florida Jamaican attorney and U.S. attorney. We're going to talk about a trend scenario that a lot of my Jamaican clients are telling me when they come to the States on their visitor's visa. The Customs and Border Patrol agents, so when you come to the airport, whether it's Miami, Orlando, JFK, wherever, are asking questions about the pattern of their visits. There are three scenarios that sometimes play out, and you need to be very careful and to be aware of them. The first scenario is where, for example, you are coming to the US very regularly with very small breaks in between. So let's say, for example, for the first half of this year, you came to the US for several months at a time and you returned to Jamaica maybe just 2 days or 3 days and you came back. The likely question that you're going to be asked is, are you working? Remember, you're on a visitor's visa, and a visitor's visa means you're a tourist. You come, you enjoy the sights and the scenes and the sounds, and you return home. So the question is going to be, are you working? And unless you have a really credible explanation, you may find yourself in some kind of problems. Worst case scenario, you could find yourself being returned to Jamaica on the next flight, and your visitor's visa may also be cancelled. A second scenario that has been playing out is where persons come in and they spend, let's say, for example, when they come, their tickets indicate that they're going to be here for 6 months. And at the immigration desk, when they're coming in, the officer stamps 6 months. That's the norm. 6 months is stamped or indicated in your document or on their system. That doesn't mean you're supposed to stay here for 6 months. In any event, a lot of persons take that, as we would say, you take it for invitation, and they stay for the whole 6 months. The uncomfortable question when they're returning, usually very shortly after, is why did you spend 6 months here? And again, unless you have a very good explanation, you were ill, whatever the very good explanation is, it may well be construed that you were actually here in the United States and you were working or doing something else that is contrary to the terms of your visitor's visa. And I want to emphasize that the visitor's visa. The third scenario is where persons, when they come in, and I've had Jamaican clients tell me this, they are taken to what's called secondary inspection, and there they're literally grilled by another officer. Why are you here so often? We're looking at your history of travel and your pattern of travel to the States, and you may even be accused straight out of working. They will want to know where you're staying, who you're staying with, information about the person that you're staying with. They may want to look in your phone to see if there's any information in the phone that may implicate you. So it's very important that we recognize that the terms and conditions of a U.S. visitor's visa are very strict. And if you breach those terms and conditions, you may find yourself in an extremely uncomfortable position. You may find yourself being sent back to Jamaica or wherever it is you're from on the next plane, and you may find too that your visitor's visa is cancelled. Like, share, subscribe, tell us the kinds of information that you want to learn about, and join us again on Yardi Legal Reasonings for Jamaican law and U.S. immigration.